welcome to the Impro Theatre, home of the Ellen Iverson stage, and LA's premium purveyor of genre narrative improv. As a reminder, there is no flash photography or videography of any kind. Please silence all cell phones, pagers, any pocket loots you may have on your person. And a reminder, if you need to use the emergency exit, it is the same exit that you came through. And now, without further ado, please welcome Shakespeare Improvised!
Now all we need to begin today is a suggestion in the form of a character flaw.
Jealousy.
Jealousy.
Narcissism.
Lockjaw.
A liar. Well, I heard jealousy twice, so jealousy it is. Thank you very much, and Shakespeare Improvised. Oh, woe upon me, for I am green with jealousy! I have looked upon his very beautiful visage, and he hath looked only upon the face of another. Oh, dearest Horatio, I cannot spend another moment with mine heart as such, for it does shatter upon the ground.
Dear Maribel, thou dost seem affright at this hour of the day and night. Dost thou say that thou hast jealousy in thy heart?
Aye, for I have seen the look upon his face, and it hath inflamed the fire within me. Oh, fire of jealousy that doth burn in my heart. I have fallen prey to thee for far too long, that upon my lover I have looked, and we have been apart. Oh, Horatio, what shall I do?
Maribel, thou art a fire in thyself, a fired phoenix that doth fly into the sky with rage and jealousy at all that would see it, and though it doth burn me to say, thou must find someone else who thou wilt woo and
Silence thy tongue,
Meet me not, I am an old man!
Aye, and thou doth serve me. So thou shalt go into the forest and find for me a witch to bring my lover to me.
Thou wouldst have Horatio, thou aged minister, to go into the woods? Horatio, who is 83 years old? Horatio, who can barely stand on 2 feet and doth require a tiny cane to hold his shriveled frame in view?
Thou art the only one who might go for me. Dost thou have something to speak?
Nay, dear sister, I do but wait your call.
Benjamin is young and strong of character.
Benjamin is not mine manservant, as thou art. Thou shalt not send mine dear brother into the woods, for what if he doth not come back?
Yea, it's true that thou dost say, good Maribel, that thy minister of 83 years old Horatio is of less import than thy brother. Thou, Horatio, who did nurse thee in thy youth, who did teach thee thy alphabet, who did show thee what the continents were and how the world is shaped in a circle.
Aye, thou hast done all of these things, and thou shalt do for me this one more task. Go into the woods and find me a witch, so I might have my love at last.
What am I to do? I am 83 years old. I can barely walk through the castle corridors that do have smooth flagstones, and yet I am asked to go and perhaps trip en route, or be encountered by a bear, or perhaps a number of squirrels. I cannot escape them. I am too slow. But I must do this, for I do care for my dear Maribel, and though she be a jealous mistress, I do love her, and I do love all the things that she has done for this kingdom, and so away I shall. Into the woods with me, Horatio!
Antonio.
'Tis my name, fair lady. Like thine eyes are blue and bright. Say it again, say my name, my name, my name.
Antonio,
Oh,
Antonio! I doth hear it echo through the hills, the reverberant hills. Echo thy name back to me and into my heart. But I fear for that lady who lives upon the hill, that Maybelline. Maribel.
Maribel.
She doth see us. When we walk in the garden together, she doth see us, and she doth get a green eye. An eye that methinks doth bespeak envy. I fear that she will cook up something to keep us asunder.
'Tis possible that she may try, sweet Clare. Sweet Clare, sweet Clare, sweet Clare. But I pronounce to thee that my love for thee is like the never-ending sea, which doth stretch from sand to sand across itself on the other side of own said sea. Sweet Clare, from the moment that I looked into thine eyes, 'twas like Cupid's bolt struck me straight into the very core, and I cannot look back, though she may look upon with green, though she may not like what she sees, my love cannot be changed for thee.
But I fear, like unto the ocean and thy love, that there could be bumps along the way. The ocean doth ne'er be smooth, and ships toss and turn when they go out on the ocean. Thy love might similarly toss and turn.
Sweet, innocent, naive, and beautiful Clare, dost thou not know the depths of my love for thee? For my love for thee is also like the depths of the sea, which go from top of sea all the way to bottom of sea. For these are deep, for there are many trenches within the sea, which my love will o'erjump, as assisted by the near weightlessness of water.
But Antonio, think upon the ocean and how the monsters, the sea monsters, doth lurk in the trenches at the bottom of the ocean, and unsuspecting, thy love could be swallowed by such a monster.
Thou speak'st right, dear Clare, for I have a trouble in my heart which doth not like the superstitious. I do not like to look upon the monsters. I do not like to have my room in full dark. 'Tis why I keep a candle lit at all times, sweet Clare. For I have a fear of monsters of the sea and monsters of the forests and monsters of thee, for thy love is like a monster. It doth attack me never-endingly, but this monster I can slay. Sweet Clare.
Fear not my monstrousness, for my monstrousness is like the creatures who live in the caves with their wings, bat-like, merely ready to fly out and be free.
Still thou speakst of monsters, and I shall take this flat here stone and skip it across this pond to occupy myself so that I don't look afeard.
Fear not, thy stone is good luck. But we must make a plan.
A plan we shall
Plan to ward off the machinations of Maribel, who lives upon said hill.
A plan thou say'st, a plan then shall be, although I do not think any witchcraft or enchantingness of her eyes could do anything to sway me.
Let us test thy love by walking in the woods, which thou dost say thou fearest.
Yes.
If thou dost love me, thy courage will come up and thwart thy fear.
Aye, 'tis true. Away we walk, away to forest glen we go.
Many a brancher is in this forest. And look, some rocks that I might sit myself upon. Cursed birds. Who knows where they'll be coming from next? Or the squirrels? Or those various bears? Oh! Horatio should not be doing this! Horatio is 80 and 3 years old! This will be the death of Horatio!
Yes, it will be the death of Horatio.
Who are you?
I am the spirit witch of these woods, old man. And I bring a spirited frog from the sea monsters.
Why am I standing this... Why do I speak this way?
Thou feels the power of the frog.
By this frog, my aged body has returned to youth, as if I am 3 and 20.
And in exchange for thy youthful visage, I would like thee to return thy mistress here to these woods.
Oh, there are so many commands that Horatio must accept. Good witch?
And how thou seest things, good or bad, light or day.
Horatio knows not what philosophy this be, yet he will continue to converse, which I have come here for my mistress.
I know all of these, which is why I have provided thee with this frog.
To reiterate, is thou saying that thou knowest what my mission is in these woods,
Aye,
and thou knowest of Maribel, my
the
mistress?
jealous, evil mistress who's green with envy as this frog.
Well, I suppose this frog, as I hold it in my hand, I feel youthful. But how wouldst I use it to make her not jealous, or to make the person who she wishes to be part of this to go? Strange sounds come from these woods.
These woods are filled with many mysterious sources.
This is beyond Horatio's head. How do I use this frog to give
With the
life to?
guise of this younger self, you will give your heart to your mistress. And then, when she is entrusted to you, slay the heart and return it to me.
seems very complicated.
Dear brother Benjamin, where is Horatio? I can't not wait another moment for my dearest love Antonio to be mine.
Dearest sister, thou didst send a man of 83 into woods to find a witch, which thou did once a magic cure for love. Didst thou not?
Yes, and I expect Horatio, to carry out my mission. Oh, for Horatio has done many a great thing for me, as he himself hath said. And now I await his return with bated breath, for green my eyes remain with jealousy, and red do I see with every passing moment.
Sweet sister Mirabelle, I must confess that thou dost push thy servant perhaps a bit hard. He is a man of great and wholesome kindness, which thou didst know from thy very birth till now. And though thou be loving and gentle to the people of our lands, thou dost not be so merry gentle with our men.
Dost thou accuse me of mistreating my manservant? For I do love Horatio as he is, but his place is to do mine will. Dost thou suggest that I no longer use him as such? That would create a calamity in the world, for it would disrupt the very nature of his place below and mine place high above.
My lady, though those men do stand below us in their ilk and breeding thus, methinks thou dost not need to stand on shoulders and head of these dear men that are below us. Perhaps thou could treat the man much more gentle, being 83 such.
Oh, Benjamin.
Milady, I must give thee horrific news. Thy love, Antonio, hath fled. It be true. Dost thou need water?
And away with thee to get mine water. Oh, Antonio, am I too late? Hast thy heart been stolen by another before my beauteous Horatio, who hath been so loyal to me, found the witch in the forest? Oh, nay, that cannot be so, for I shall lay down and die if Antonio be not mine. Oh, Antonio!
Do not lay, dear sister, thou art needed here, upon our mortal realm for a few years more. Drink this water and listen to my counsel, please. Thou hast led our people justly and kindly, though thou hast found a man whose form is quite dear. His leg and eye and hair does glow in sun, and he does turn eye towards a different maiden thus. But hear me out. Thou canst still woo of this man without pressing the witch's help.
Dost thou have another plan, dear brother?
I do. My plan is thus. Thou be as kind to this sweet man you love, and cast off this jealous rage that thou dost find themselves into, and look upon this man as thou dost look upon thine land, and treat it kindly and just as thou have done. You do snatch and grab at something which you cannot keep. Like bird in sky, it does fly away when you try to grab, but if you coax it with love and gentleness, and food perhaps, thou canst find this love and marry the man you love.
Oh, dear brother, seems so great a task, and yet mine heart cannot take another moment of heartbreak. Thus shall I do such, and bring myself to love another, as I do the people in mine own kingdom. Dost thou think it is possible, dear brother?
Methinks it is possible, but thou must change thyself in certain ways, and shirk off this jealous rage, which does flow as far as sea, and as deep as sea as such.
Shalt thou help me, dearest brother? For I do not think that this is what I can do alone, for I have spent my whole life feeling the burn of red rage upon mine soul, every time mine eyes look green with jealousy upon that which I canst not have.
I will teach you thus, and show you my own way, which does turn my heart towards sun and light, and shut out all red-gray. Come.
Sweet Claire, sweet Claire, sweet Clarabelle. We have been walking now but 2.5 hours. Me feels that we have fled far away, and this dark and thicket of a forest has been proving of my love, has it not? For I have not fled from thee, but have stayed by thy side.
Antonio, 2.5 hours doth be merely a dinner. It is nothing to the forest, which extends for miles and miles, and doth take many an hour to cross.
'Tis true. What ho! Look there! 'Tis something through the glade.
Do I see some people on the other side of the glade?
It looks to mine eye as a beauteous young man.
I takes the sound of not a monster at all.
He doth radiate, his skin doth glow.
What ho, do you say? What ho there?
What ho we say in return? What ho to you, good sir?
Let me first come down to thee. I
Come
see,
down.
and get past this glade.
Look how he doth move with all the spryness and agility of a leaping lamb.
Doth leap like a gazelle, which feareth not the lion.
Aye, thy analogy was more apt.
I do feel that the spring in my step has returned. There is not an ache in my body.
Sarah, what doth thou carry in thy hand? Doth that be a frog?
Yea, it be a frog.
My lady has all kinds of knowledge of all woodland creatures, for not 1.5 hour ago I did spy upon a tree a small, disgusting, horrid creature, which me thought was a monster, but 'twas in fact what she said, a squirrel. She knows all creatures, and this I even know to be a frog, good sir.
A tree frog, indeed. That be a tree frog.
Me liketh
of
not
the
things
variety
which lurk in
Latinus
trees.
Grotomixix.
Sweet lady, say it again.
Latinus Grotomixix.
Oh, sweet lady, thy tongue doth drip with such words that I cannot but stand to hear in my heart, which doth beg to burst. But I
Wouldst
will
thou-
not do it here.
Wouldst thou be Antonio?
Good sir, thou have me at a loss, for I know thee not.
Bah.
And I shall not shake thy hand, for there is a tree frog in it.
Marry, it be so. I do say to thee that thou hast fame in these parts.
Do I?
Is that thou, Antonio? Thou hast fame in the woods. I knew when I sensed thy name, Antonio, Antonio. It doth reverberate through the hills unto the very woods.
And in truth, I am not surprised, for I have many good virtues.
Yea, Mary, couldst thou tell me, a gentle woods person, what you would be doing in these woods?
Methinks
No.
I should not tell thee all.
Nay, nay.
We are walking
Yea, and I be walking as well, and do have a complicated set of things to achieve, of which I know not where to begin. And yet I do meet thee, and it be good.
Tis
It
good
be very
indeed.
good. And thy beauteous self, it is of interest that thou doth perambulate alone in the woods. It is not oft that one encounters a beauteous soul adrift in the forest.
Aye, my lady speaks true, for though I already have a love, thou hast a certain beauty which cannot be told.
Lady, thou calls me beautiful, yet I have not heard these words for many a year. It is strange to me to hear them yet again.
But sir, hast thou not seen thyself in front of a looking glass? For thy features are quite symmetrical.
Look into this puddle, this clear puddle. Thou couldst see thy reflection there.
What's this? It is as if I see myself as I was when I was a youth.
I put you freeze.
Thou is wasting the time that I have given to thee with words and of reflecting upon thy reflection. Thou shalt leave this place, for my servant has many a thing to accomplish.
I do see her lips move, but hear no words. What witchery is this?
Thou art not my mistress.
Dost thou have the frog I have given thee?
Yea, truly, the frog that is in my hand is in my hand, and I do have my youth about me, but
In exchange for a job, you have the frog. If I remove the frog, thou wouldst return to 80 and 3 and would lie drowning in this reflection.
such a small creature that gives me such youth, such that I have that I would never have dreamed of, and yet here I am, looking upon a frog that has turned me into myself as I was, but with all the knowledge that I have now. How many a soul has asked this, prayed for this, and yet here I am cursing it, for it doth bind me to a strange task, a task that asks me to murder my own mistress that I did spend years teaching her her ABCs, and teaching her of the continents.
Ah, yes. And if thou would like to keep this youth, thou wilt fulfill the task that I have put at hand.
Antonio, thy fear of monsters doth be warranted, for I feel that we have seen a monster here.
There was such a swishing swirl of colors and a personage, but I cannot understand what I have seen.
And I will add to thy task. The love held between these two disgusts me. I want it destroyed, like the green envy of jealousy within the frog.
I feel such a cold wind descend.
As do I, good lady.
Thou art a witch of jealousy, and this thy frog that grants me my youth is nothing more than my chains. But
Then
I
I
am
will
stronger than the chains that bind me here, for I will give thee thy frog back. Did I trip? Did I trip and fall in these woods and now find myself having dreamt such a terrible dream? Or was it true? Was it true that there be spirits in these woods that would have us tear our hearts out and feed them to each other?
Good Horatio!
What? Lord, who speaks? Help! Help! I'm in the woods!
Good Horatio, what are you doing? Thou canst not lay about. My sister needs you thus.
I'm not... Benjamin, I'm not sure I can stand. I may have tripped, or I may have had a vision, or perhaps I met a witch.
You did find the witch that my sister did sin thee for?
Yea, and that witch is not a good witch.
You speak true, for witches are not good.
Yea, some be good and some be bad. This not be the point right now. The point is that this witch was not a good witch. She was the witch of all that is jealous. Everything that your sister, that your sister wishes for. None of it is reasonable or true.
You speak truth, Horatio.
And if she needs to learn this lesson by sending poor Horatio to the woods to die out here amongst the squirrels that will consume my body, then so be it.
Horatio, I stand thus before thee to take thee home, for I have tried to school my sister, as thou hast done, in ways that are not jealousy and red and green. But she will not learn. She cannot let these things go. For you, my dear Sirrah, thou must go to my sister with me to teach her to let these go. For Antonio, be he right or wrong, she must let go of her clenched jealousy. Let it hop away like frog into the woods. Let it leave her, for I cannot teach her thus, but you, her favorite and most respected servant, can. You are her friend, and we must to her now.
And find me my cane. Here.
Antonio! Antonio! Antonio!
What maid is this?
Antonio! Antonio!
Good maid, what are you...
It does
is
not
the-
work. The echo does not work. Antonio, Oh. I have a companion I have lost. We were plucking berries from a bush, and I looked behind the bush. He was not there.
Methinks my eyes did pluck the finest berry I did see, when I did find thee here in these here woods.
Dost thou speak of me, Sirrah?
I do, though I know not your name. I am humbled by your presence here.
My name is Claire, good sir. Thy eyes are transfixing, but I must not be transfixed by thine eyes, for I love Antonio.
Transfix these gazes that you do cast upon this man towards me. For Antonio is, I've heard, spoken for by another, but I care not for hid, but for your happiness alone. I am remiss. My name is Benjamin. And
Benjamin.
my man Horatio does not need help.
I have my cane. I may walk back to my mistress to tell her the news that she needs not a frog of youth.
Such an elderly gentleman in the woods, it is not meet.
Thou art beauteous.
I did,
Benjamin. It has a good ring to it. Benjamin. 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 I hear an echo.
I did come to find one old, and I did find youth. May we tarry here in these woods now that my man is gone back to his lady?
Well, I did pick some berries, some elderberries, if thou wouldst like. Thou must be hungry, walking in these woods.
Hunger only for thy look once more. Come, we'll find thy Antonio.
Dearest Horatio, what news hast thou brought for me?
Thou didst send thy faithful servant Horatio into the woods to die for thy request. And though I did not, I did discover for thee the balm of thy heart.
Hast thou? Prithee tell, what is this balm that thou dost speak of?
It is not what you wish. Miss, I have taught you your ABCs. I have shown you what the continents were, and that the earth is looked like this in a round shape. And yet I do say one more thing to thee. Thy heart is bigger than thy jealousy.
'Tis like a bird that I must let go. That is what my dearest brother Benjamin hath said to me, but dearest Horatio, prithee forgive me for sending thee into the woods. I have let the jealousy consume me until all that I can see is green and red and no color but this. Oh, Horatio, I know not what to do now. Should I let this jealousy go? Or should I keep it thus? For mine entire life hath I been consumed by such, and yet my heart doth break so much.
Thou heart would not break if thou allowed the jealousy to stay. I have followed the old man.
Thou art the witch that I have sent Horatio to seek.
And he rejected the
Stay
frog
away from this,
that
that
I
witch!
gave him. But I bring it to you.
Take not the frog of jealousy! Take it not!
Let the jealousy seep deep into your heart.
Throw the frog from me! Throw it in her face!
Do not listen to this old man.
Horatio, thou art the only one who might take it from me, for it is consuming mine heart!
Yes, allow it to consume.
Oh, Horatio, thou hast sacrificed thyself for me, and thou art young! Oh, mine heart looks upon thee, and mine eyes no longer green with jealousy, or the world red with rage.
Dear Maribel, remember, I am thy tutor. Thou canst, I have this one last thing to tell thee. Thou canst not always get what thou wantst.
But thou art perfection, dearest Horatio.
I will take my frog.
Thou shalt take me! For
Even
I will
better.
make sure that you, Maribel, are still safe, without thy jealousy.
Thou had an opportunity, and thou hast sacrificed thy manservant. I will take this in return and abuse him for the days that are left upon his heart.
Remember what I said. Thou getst what thou needst.
Thou wouldst not believe, for as I walked through the dark and thistled glade of night, methought I did see upon a tree a horrible, cowliced creature with long and spiked tail. And it did look upon me, and it did say, as if to mine own ears, Antonio, I shall slay thee. And I did pull my sword, and I did chase after said beast with the knocking of my knees, and fear trembling in my wrists. But I did go, and I did chase it, and it was but a shadow. But thus, in small ways, do we gain courage, by plugging away day to day, by stepping up, by taking one small step at a time. And yet still I am alone, and yet still yon bright moon doth cast straight. Oh!
Horatio, art thou in these woods somewhere?
Hark, who goes there? Fair Lady Maribel.
Antonio.
What dost thou here in the midst of night? And how didst thou find thy way to me? For I have been circling for hours to find my way out of this forest.
The forest edge is but right behind me.
zoons. Me shouldst have known it. But I am tired and shall sit upon this rock. And there is an ailing in my back that doth feel good now that I do sit.
Oh, Antonio, I have not treated thee well, nor hath I treated my beautiful Horatio well, and now I have lost thee both.
And I have lost my Claire, for she is somewhere in the woods, and I know not. But Maribel, thou wast the one who was green with envy, methinks. Although I heard not a name, I could put one and one together. For they make two.
The greenness of envy hath consumed me for so long, 'twas like a darkened shadow cast upon my soul. But then along came a witch, and she hath given me a frog which hath pulled the envy from mine body. And now I see the light of day. 'Tis not who I wish to be, and have I now lost all that was dear to me, like a bird that doth fly away, for I have held it so tight against me, and yet it hath departed.
Good Maribel, I ask thee, after this long night of strangeness, what is it that thy heart does want?
I want only thee, Antonio, but I owe a great debt to mine manservant Horatio, who hath given of his entire life for me, and now is within the clutches of a witch. And 'tis all mine own fault. I do not deserve thee.
Perhaps thou dost not. But, good lady, if thy good friend is within the clutches of a witch, then we must stick our courage to the sticking place, and thence we must go and reclaim him back from these jaws of witchcraftery.
Brave and noble knight, shall we away?
We shall away. Thou first.
How shall I use thy limbs first? Perhaps draped across the limbs of a tree itself for the birds to feast upon.
I did have once a rival threaten me as such. For though I look as if I am 23, I am in fact quite older than that. I have survived many a thing. Although I don't know if I will survive this. It matters not, my life is mostly at an end.
Thou will not survive this. Thou will be the greatest sacrifice. I will lay thee out in the open field, and the moon will shine down upon thee and bring the fairies for me to make sacrifice of them.
Oh. That'd be a good plan.
Yes.
So, a good investment strategy thou hast.
Come, I will take thee into the opening, into the bright moonlight, lest anyone find you here in my witch's cave to try and rescue thy weak, impetuous soul.
And yet I tell thee this, that though I do all these things and propend all of these miseries upon the world, at least I have made one good gift to one who I cared for.
Voices I hear anon, like bats from a cave. Come, come.
Indeed, Benjamin, bats are my specialty. Look, there's one right there.
Come.
I
a
must
wondrous cave.
take thee and sacrifice thee before they arrive.
What have we here?
What man is this that does lay at our feet?
Oh, we are but a kindly mother and son here in the woods.
But I feeleth the cold wind that I had felt Before, when I lost Antonio, I felt the same cold wind.
My son is but a mute.
Dear son, thy look is young, but thou seemst like I know thee.
He cannot speak. That is what mute means. He cannot know words.
He did but mouth some words that
With
I...
me, good lady. I say to thee that though I shakest like a leaf, it is with rage and courage that I shake.
Antonio, thou
Claire!
hast found thy courage.
This is thy Antonio?
He has found his courage in the woods, as I foretold.
Yea, courage streams through me like ocean water through the ocean that runs deep and wide upon the sea.
Again, there are too many words. Thou art interrupting the work that my son and I do here in this
That
wood.
man is not thy son, but 'tis my manservant, Horatio, for I wouldst recognize thee anywhere, for I have seen thy face in all its forms, and thou shalt not have him, for I have brought the brave Antonio to destroy thee.
On guard, thou foul and stench'd witch, and I shall through thy chest push yawn and stretched blade.
Oh, that...
Thou didst beat me to it. And one
Pardon me, Antonio, I was nearer to the monster.
wert indeed.
Dearest Horatio, canst thou speak?
Aye, my lady. I speak again.
I have ne'er thanked thee for thy kind and loyal service all these years. I have been truly terrible to thee, and I hope that thou canst forgive me for it.
The fact, sweet Maribel, that thou hast asked my forgiveness means that all of the lessons that I have taught thee have finally come to fruition.
Antonio, how I have missed thee.
Claire.
And Benjamin is for naught. He doth not draw his sword in time.
Sweet lady. Just being in thy presence makes me feel so brave. Like I could conquer all the things that would come to me in a cave. Indeed, good lady, these two are happy here, and this good man, young Benjamin, and thereupon sits young stench'd witch, and one for measure I shall.
We will take her carcass back to the village, for she will feed the villagers for many a night.
Tis an idea that perhaps we can vote on.
I don't think that we'll be doing that.
We must to Horatio listen, for he is mine wisest counsel and doth have mine ear.
And sometimes what one wants, as in to consume the body of a witch,
Is
Thou-
not what one should do.
thou canst not always have what thou wantst.
Shakespeare Improvised.